from France, recommended by Scott Murray, and they got the penalty. And here's Henry Taylor. Saw him inject so much pace off the bench for the England under-20 side just 18 months or so ago. Ollie Grove trying to rip that ball out. Sharp. Fenton-Wells, the Cape Tonian. Sharp again. Oh, and it's huge space. Lovely angle from Tappling. The Bourgeois. Lovely feet from him, recognised the space. Here come Bedford though. And then there's a knock on. Just as the crowd thought they might shake off the hangovers with a big home score.
Scrum wide.
One of the old stages there, Phil Bolton just dropping the ball, and this is what you want from a Bedford point of view. They turn down the three, so that's right in the middle, and then Taylor's got a good skill set, and off he goes. And this is the way they want to play. You bust up the middle, and then you go wide. This is a great little break, comes straight through the middle. That's Tabley, doesn't quite get the good tackle from Cherry, and now this is a walk-in, or just one quick pass, and that would have and should have been a try.
Yeah, he was in that final, wasn't he, 2014, that won the Junior World Cup for England under-20s. He's a class player.
The Bedford attack.
Got the kicking option in Ollie Grove as well, of course, at 12. Has been playing 10. But it's defensive duties and tackling to be done first up for London Scottish. Yeah, Tom Griffiths is in there. Spinning round now for Bedford. And it's big Mikey Howard.
Had no effect, I blocked it.
Such a consistent performer for this club over the years. His 145th championship appearance.
Don't hold players in the air.
2016, and it's the first try of the new year for Mike Howard.
It was, well, the try line-out is organised by Flanagan, his partner in crime, and it's a tremendous set. You can see Scottish trying to push it when the jumper had come down, but they'd actually shifted the ball to the right, and really it was in total control. You had Griffiths coming in, some of the backs coming in, and then the best thing about it from Bedford's point of view, they didn't panic. The ball is at the back, it is moving, they've got 2 attempts to do it, and that doesn't need the TMO. That's a perfect try and a perfect start for the Bedford Blues.
Jake Sharp can't add the 2. Remember, he does blow rather hot and cold. Remember those finals a few years ago against Newcastle? Yeah. He was seamless.
Look, he's a great player. He's one of these, you know, I wouldn't say tackling's his greatest forte, but you need someone to organise the game. As you see the try being scored and the smiles, I think we're going to have a few more of those. But it was a good set from the Blues. But you do need a 10 that'll stand.
Line out taken well by Mikey Howard. And again, the driving ball comes through.
And you've got Fenton-Wells at the back, Alan Mark Bright in a Scottish jersey, and now they go.
Taylor just drops on up for Tom Griffiths. He's a tough young lad. Oh, lovely footwork from Mark Flanagan. He'll enjoy seeing that one again and again. Doesn't he move well for a big man? 6'7", over 17.5 stones, and he's sidestepping like an inside centre.
Well, it's one apiece for the second row forwards, but again, it comes off a well-orchestrated line-out. Don't panic. Like I said, Fenton-Wells, the captain at the back. They do split again, and now it's the control and the decision-making of Taylor. Back inside from Griffiths. There's no heat being put on from Scottish at the breakdown. That ball is far too quick, and now it's just a matter of who wants it, and that is, like you said, Johnny, tremendous footwork from Flanagan. Controls the line out, and he's controlling the ball when he gets hold of the ball and where he's going with it. Yeah, I'm not surprised Fenton-Wells has asked Sharp to go into the corner. 2 line-outs. 2 very good line-outs have been the platform to 2 very, very good scores. So action areas speaking for themselves. Scottish cannot get out of their own half at the moment, let alone out their 22. And it's becoming sort of a procession of possession for the Blues.
Not competing, trying to counter-drive.
Here they go again, mate.
And it's Nick Fenton-Wells who splits off and he scored. If it's not broken, don't fix it. Try number 3, all from the line-out drive, and it's that man, Nick Fenton-Wells, the captain, who's backfiring this season, was quiet last season by his own very high standards, and he caps the first game of this year with a try.
But you've got to say it's pretty passive defence from Scottish. You know, it's a good set, very, very good set from Bedford Blues, but really there's 1, 2, 3 guys there. Fenton-Wells is a good score, you've got to finish it, but that's a good finish, it's a good stretch. 3 tries from the forwards, and like I said, it's looking a pretty harsh afternoon for Scottish unless they start tackling and start getting back out of their own half and putting some pressure onto the Blues.
Sharp, it's a nice strike, is it? 19 points to 0. You've got to remember, Dowie, London Scottish only conceded 27 points in the league up at 2 today, alongside Jersey, the best defence in the league, as Blues spring out of action again. It's those 2 young men that we spoke about right before this game. George Perkins, Taylor inside to Conlon. England under-20s boys, all of them. Piers O'Connor was involved as well. Henry Taylor fancies one himself. Is he just short? Is he just short?
Okay, tempo. Yeah, he is short on the grounding.
He's short on the grounding, so it's scrum 5 blue.
Correct.
Okay, time back on, please.
Time on.
Oh, he's short.
4th try.
Clare with a throw. Flanagan again. Good combination. They splintered round. And again, they're coming. Again, the Blues are coming. Looking for try number 4. Millimetre short, just a minute to go.
So that's a mess. I don't think you can give
tempo. Yeah,
I've
got no clear and obvious shot of a grounding there.
Don't think they will. Right.
No try. I'm going penalty 15.
Correct.
No try. Penalty 15, in 15. Now these penalties, Howie, are mounting up now.
Yeah. I think that. Oh, they're off, Johnny. Don't put your microphone down, mate. I want to play this with a lot of pace, and again, Henry Taylor just saying, no, we're not going to go there. We're going to go for another try.
That was Lundberg. Sharp looking inside. Le Bourgeois bags the bonus. It was coming, wasn't it? And there is the 4th try within 36 minutes.
Happy coaching team, happy player, happy side. The Bourgeois jersey born. Made a bit of an impact
4.5
since he's been here. And really, it's just, again, a simple walk-in made by Henry Taylor. Everyone was just sort of, from a Scottish point of view, just walking around thinking they're going to go into another line out, and that was going to, how they were going to stop that. Taylor quickly taps the ball, and then it's just, people are just holding their hands up all over the place just to get this ball and to get over the try line.
So many options Sharp has every time he has the ball.
Absolutely, Johnny. Left, right, behind, his calls all over the place. And that's sloppy defending. Even though there's people coming back on different angles, that is pretty sloppy.
This is the 13th game for Bedford. And that is the identity. That's the way that Bedford play. They realise they only train 3 nights a week now. That's gone up since last year. There was only 2 last year.
Again, I know what they do. They actually come here and spend an extra 15 minutes each of those sessions. There's 45 minutes a week working on specifics, and that's helped them this year. You know, it's amazing to think they are only sort of semi-pro. But again, it's another indiscretion at scrum time has given Blues. You can see the momentum and the passion they're playing with.
They're playing with smiles on their faces.
Absolutely.
The brand of rugby that people want to play, whether it be those dual reg players, those lone players, or whether it be the Bedford players who've been here for ages. They can express themselves, but there's the moment that could just bring London Scottish back into this game. Playing with too much width, and Rory Hughes is there to score a really simple one back for London Scottish, and that has stunned and somewhat silenced Goldington Road.
Well, he's trying to get his players up, and actually in defence he's been outstanding, and this is unfortunately what can happen with Jake Sharp. He does it too often, he fizzes the ball, it's all one-way traffic. Well, it was up until about the 38th minute, and then Hughes has seen it. He's seen that ball just looping up there, and this has happened on more than one occasion for Bedford Blues. It is a weakness in Sharp's game, and it's great vision from Hughes and a good finish, and just what Scottish need, just what this game needed. They've got a little bit of
really good scrums,
just coming into that second hand, so they've got something to talk about. Those two coaches have got something to talk about now going in there. Just keep pressurising, and if Bedford are going to gift us a few tries, we'll take them, but they've got to sharpen their forwards up. But this is just a walk-in. As soon as he caught that, the big striding winger on Glowden from Glasgow, who's only going to be one winner.
But it's half-time in the Green King IPA Championship here at Goldington Road, and the home team Bedford, well, they are the form team at the moment, and they are value for money once again. 4 first-half tries. You know you got problems, London Scottish, when you got second rowers stepping inside centres to score tries. They have dominated the opening half here at home. A bit of a lifeline for London Scottish, an intercept try to Rory Hughes. He ran away, but the half-time score is 26 points to 7. So a huge mountain to climb still for London Scottish in the second half. And it's painful reading the numbers for the visitors. Look at that possession, 73% for Bedford territory, 69 metres made, 235 to 186. And look at the gain line success. Plenty of tackles had to be made by London Scottish, and they conceded a lot of penalties as well, playing a lot of the game in their own half. And they have all sorts of problems here at Goldington Road.
Blackadder, but again it's that guy Taylor. You know, Pat was talking about Alex Sanderson at Sarries, thinking then Tapley in full flow.
Must attack the ball straight away. 21
Great
was
play,
on the ball.
and then he can just
on the line,
recycle the ball. They haven't panicked, and I'm sure this will go into the corner. Ala like the first half, and they scored 3 tries off the liner from a good set, but the rain is coming down, so yeah, crucial that the call is correct.
Claire has the call. Same result for the driving maul, isn't it? Spinning off the side, Fenton-Wells was sharp for the base of the driving maul. It's another try for the home team.
Well, the ref said it and you said it. Same maul, same result. That's there's no contest. You should probably get a bigger contest in unopposed sessions in your training, because again they've gone forward, and how many times have we seen them? They just take the initial hit off Scottish and then just go round the corner. Fenton-Wells at the back. And any sort of viewer or watcher of the championship is so used to seeing Mark Bright, the London Scottish guy, scored, well, the captain scored so many tries off that, and Fenton-Wells has just elevated into that. But again, as the first half finished, the second half has started exactly the same way for Bedford.
Second try for the captain. Can Sharp add the 2? No, he can't this time, and not sure it's going to make much difference today.
Yeah, good chat with Heinze there as well about what their messages were at half-time, and he said, don't overplay, keep it simple, stay to the formula. That's what worked for his first half, and we saw that, didn't we, in those opening exchanges. They went to the corner, and the same result again, and yet more dominance from Bedford. I don't expect this is going to change.
Need something, you have to score here. You feel. And a half an hour to go. Walker controlling. They're over that line. It will be a score.
Watch players, Lionel.
They needed it. They had to score there, did London Scottish. Chris Walker just congratulates Cosgrove right at the front of that driving maul. And they have something back, Lon Scottish.
The clock is Bedford's friend. There's Tupai, what a servant. What a player.
He was playing when you were playing, was he? He was certainly playing when Pat was playing, anyway.
I got very strong words from Paul Tupai there not to call him old on TV, so we shouldn't do that. He's a big man, but we should not underestimate the man. No, I didn't. I said we shouldn't, but we shouldn't underestimate the. I don't think the contribution that man has put into this club. He has been absolutely crucial to so much success here at Bedford.
He's one of the first guys. You come and watch training here. He's one of the first guys out of the training field. His son helps out with the water bottles and brings the balls on, and he's one of the first guys that Mike Raya will compliment.
What a lovely move. Not just for a ball. Bourgeois, superb. Miles Doran just on the field. There you go, just sleight of hand. Bourgeois has been outstanding in the midfield, and this guy has been pretty good as well. He isn't going to get there. If he goes for the line, he's going to be hit and slid into touch. So he looks for the offload, and with the conditions as it is, didn't happen. And there's another man who's had a pretty good game, Clare.
This game is Yorkshire Carnegie at home, then London Welsh away, and then the Pirates at home. Difficult fixtures, all then Nottingham away from London Scottish. Lee Miller. He's caught one there. I can't see down that there's any malice there.
And there's not. He's only just caught him and slapped him if possible. He's dropped the ball. That's the problem for him.
There's no try. The tackle is illegal. It's a penalty try against 13. So I need 13. Dangerous tackle. And it's a penalty try. I'll find out for you now. Okay.
Penalty try is the judgment.
Just the time check as well, please.
Michael Bourgeois has been given a yellow card.
That's a dangerous tackle.
And they get the conversion as well. Strangely enough, we will have time for one more play, I fear.
Well, you can all make your own minds up at home, but I didn't think there was anything there. I don't think Mike Raya understands that decision. And I'm actually, all our cameramen have got the thumb down saying, what on earth was that for?